In the ancient land of Sapientia, a symphony of power, intrigue, and ambition echoes through the ages. A world where mighty kingdoms rise and fall, each with their own tale to tell. The 5 major kingdoms stand as pillars of strength, each uniquely poised to shape the destiny of all who inhabit this realm. In the heart of progress and ambition lies Mites et Fidelis, a nation recently awakened to the explosive potential of gunpowder. Here, the relentless pursuit of power courses through the veins of its people as commerce and technology become the weapons of choice in their conquest for supremacy. With every thunderous boom, they edge closer to a future shaped by their own hands. Veiled in shadows and wrapped in enigma stands Noctimavis, a land where honor intertwines with mystery. Secrets whisper through the night, guarded by those who value their hidden truths as treasures. In the moonlit halls of Noctimavis, every glance and gesture holds a deeper meaning, as the fabric of this kingdom is woven with intrigue and silent strength. To the vast undulating plains of Ludimentus Equus, where the thunder of hooves heralds the power of cavalry might. Majestic and sweeping, its cities rise like jewels amidst a sea of green. Here, the bond between rider and steed defines the land, a testament to the harmony of beauty and strength that gallops freely across the horizon. Once a beacon of glory, now cast into the throes of uncertainty, Viridiargos stands as a crossroads. Its past is etched in golden triumphs, yet the future remains shrouded in doubt. The spirit of Viridiargos wavers, caught between the echoes of its illustrious history and the shadows of what is to come. A nation on the brink, where the choices of today will echo through eternity. Along the rugged coastlines and treacherous seas, Pugionum's naval prowess reigns supreme. Masters of the ocean's depths, their ships cut through the waves with unmatched precision. With every tide, Pugionum charts a course of exploration and dominance, their sails billowing with the promise of conquest and adventure. Surrounding these titans are smaller city-states and independent nations, each a story in its own right in the ever-shifting mosaic of Sapientia. Alliances will be forged, battles will be waged, and legends will be born. The stage is set for heroes and villains, for dreamers and conquerors, in a world where every choice shapes the course of destiny. Welcome, adventurer, to Sapientia, a realm where the echoes of the past meet the whispers of the future, and where your journey awaits among the 5 kingdoms and beyond. People of Regnum Mites et Fidelis, I stand before you not merely as a leader, but as the proud descendant of a lineage that stretches back beyond the annals of history to the very days of our first landing. I, Doge Malphus of Varus, bear the honor of leading our glorious northern branch of the family Malphus. Our lineage, revered and unbroken, is renowned for the masterful crafting of fine armor, an art perfected near the sacred Ferudin Forge in Varus. Our nation is not just a collection of lands, but a fortress of righteousness and vigilance. I pledge to shield our domain from any and all invaders. Though our southern cousins, the Malphai, pose no immediate threat, we remain ever watchful. Our navy grows stronger each day, and the ports along the Flume and Fidelis are steadfastly guarded. Our guiding principle Licentia Fidelis, loyal freedom, resonates throughout our realm. Local lords and ladies, I trust you to govern with wisdom and fairness, always upholding the supreme law that rests at my feet. Together, we maintain the delicate balance between freedom and unity. Trade is the lifeblood of our great nation. The bustling markets and vibrant ports of our domain attract luxury goods from far and wide. Yes, we levy taxes along the Flumen Fidelis, particularly at the locks that bridge the ocean to our river. These taxes, though adjusted subtly and incrementally, ensure the prosperity and maintenance of our trade routes, never stifling the flow of commerce. Today, as I stand at the dawn of my reign, I recall my recent ascension and the fervent loyalty displayed by the city leaders. Their unwavering fealty strengthens my resolve and ignites my passion to serve you all. Let us march forward with pride, ever united under the banner of Mites et Fidelis. Our strength lies in our loyalty, our freedom, and our unyielding spirit. Long may our nation thrive, and long may we reign as a beacon of greatness. Mites et Fidelis is strong.
Ah, dear traveler, gather round and let me spin you a tale of a land like no other. A place where shadows dance and secrets murmur beneath every cobblestone. This is the realm of Noctimavis, a land cloaked in intrigue where every alleyway whispers of hidden plots and every glance carries untold stories. Imagine a world where warriors move like phantoms, slipping through the darkness with blades as sharp as their wits. In Noctimavis, honor is but a fragile veil, easily cast aside in favor of survival and cunning. This is a place where the very air seems to crackle with the tension of unspoken truths. Our story begins with the four great families that rule this enigmatic land: the Exploratorums, the Speculators, the Insidiae, and the Velitators. These powerful dynasties weave their influence from the heart of the capital, Udo. Picture Udo, a city alive with the flicker of torches and the hum of hushed conversations. Here the lesser lords manage their cities under the watchful eyes of those families, each vying for the power and prestige. The people of Udo, known as the Ortiz, are a curious and astute bunch. Every 4 years they elect a leader from among the noble lords of the families. Now this leader, while mostly a figurehead in the grand tapestry of international politics, holds the unique power to summon the council and cast the decisive vote in their judgments. Think of them as a masterful conductor, guiding the orchestra of Noctimavis with a steady hand. But all the diplomats of Noctimavis, these cunning envoys, are legends in their own right. They reveal nothing, giving away no secrets, and yet they possess an uncanny ability to extract grand concessions from others. Take, for instance, the tale of Kurhusat, a city that became part of our regnum from Ludmentus Equus. Legend has it that a Noctimavis diplomat, displeased with a lumpy mattress It is accommodations demanded the city as recompense. And can you believe it? He succeeded. So, dear traveler, if you seek adventure and wish to lose yourself in a land where the night holds sway, where every shadow may conceal a hidden ally or a lurking foe, Noctimavis awaits. The passage is open, and the secrets of the mysterious realm are yours to uncover. Embrace the enigma and let the tales of Noctimavis guide your journey. Safe travels, my friend. May the shadows ever be in your favor.
Holy Dragon Balls, guys. Come here. I've got the most thrilling news to share. I am headed to Ludimentus Equus to pledge as a squire. Can you imagine? This just isn't any old principality. It's a land steeped in legend and mystery. Ludimentus Equus is a cooperative monarchy ruled by a triumvirate of 3 founding families: Equus, Cornus, and Equalis. But here's the kicker. They don't have a king or queen. Instead, they're ruled by co-princesses. Isn't that fascinating? Men can serve in the council, but they never become princes. People say men are too emotional to handle such a supreme role, which I find really amusing. And now, you have to understand, Ludimentus Equus is the largest principality in Sapientia, thanks to their mighty heavy cavalry troops. I've heard stories of their cavalry charging in the battle, their hooves thundering like a storm. They share a long border with Verdiargos, but the vast desert between them makes it nearly impossible to cross with a land-based army. If it weren't for that, who knows how far the principality would have expanded during the Age of Conquest. There's a rumor that Calavarium is the de facto capital, but there's been a long-standing desire for the monarchy to move to Bivium, which is the largest city in Sapientia. Now, Bivium is really quite interesting because it's become like a kind of international city-state, shared by both Ludimentus Equus and Verdiargos. To maintain peace, neither nation houses any government officials there, but the city benefits from the infrastructure funding from both sides. This makes Bivium one of the safest cities in all Sapientia, which is epic because it's got like impenetrable walls. Oh, and the intrigue doesn't stop there. People say the co-princesses consult with an advising council made up of, like, lay people from each city in the principality. These advisors are said to be wise and cunning, always ready to protect the interests of the realm. And let me tell you, the politics of Ludimentus Equus are as complex as a spider's web. There's always some new plot or scheme brewing, and whispers of secret alliances and betrayals. I can't wait to dive into this adventure and see what awaits me in Ludimentus Equus. The stories I've heard about the palace are just mind-blowing. Imagine walking the streets of Bivium, feeling the weight of its history and the whispers of its secrets. I hope to learn so much as a squire, and who knows, maybe one day I'll become a knight. Wish me luck, buddies. The journey is going to be epic, filled with honor, mystery, and perhaps a touch of danger. Here's to new adventures and the stories we'll share when I return.
Long ago, Verdiargos was a land of machines. Mechanized wonders filled our lands, oceans, and sky. They were everywhere, filling our ears with their sounds, our eyes with their appearance, their scent in our noses, and even their taste in our mouths. was inescapable. Through these mechanics, we lost our way. We lost our connection to the Mother. The consequence of these mechanics filled the very sky with blackness, causing darkness upon the lands and waters, choking the very air we breathed. Once the air became clouded with black, it began to spread to the land and water. The coming rains, once anticipated with delight, only brought death. The black rains killed the flora and drove away the fauna. This black rain created the deserts north of Desertum and Bivium, extending all the way to Nimicus and Calivarium. The black rain started to carve away at the very landscape. The course between Portutum and Monstrum Oceanus, Rectus and Omnia, Mons Verdi, and Ponteopidium Islands were all once mountains eroded away by the black rain. Our ancestors' hubris would have brought about the eventual destruction of themselves and the world. Even the very food they ate caused them to get sick and start dying. Babies became fewer and fewer with each passing generation, and the ones born had malformations and maladies never seen before. Yet it was our ancestor, Savarax Verdi, who saved us. He made it too expensive to run the mechanics. By making everyone equal and no one owning anything, people stopped working to produce and maintain these mechanics. With no elders or hierarchy, but everyone being equal, people stopped listening and working together. People only started doing the easy tasks because they were given the same reward as a hard task, with everyone only doing their easy work. Shortages arose of material and other resources created by the harder jobs. It became unendingly expensive to produce complex items, which in turn caused the mechanics to break down and stop working. Without the mechanics spreading their poison in the air, eventually the black rain stopped. The darkness in the sky dissipated, and the mother soon healed herself, except for the karsts and the desert. They remain as scars upon our mother, to remind us of how we abused her. In our mother's gentleness, she soon healed our people. The food stopped making us sick. The people started becoming healthy and strong. Babies were being born again without malformations and living beyond infancy. Within a few generations, the people became numerous again. Not only in numbers, but also in how we lived life. In our mother's wisdom and patience, she bears our scars so that we do not have to. And we should not be so quick to thank her and forget. No, we must always remember how close we came to the utter destruction of the mother and the people. This is why, young hunters, you should always remember our ways. Live your life in harmony with the Mother. Reject these mechanics at every turn, and do not suffer them to defile another blade of grass upon the Mother's head. End the thing, and the operator's existence.
Good people, hear me. By the decree of His Majesty King Malphai of Calavastum, let this proclamation resound throughout the southern regnum of the great families, bringing forth pride and unity among our noble citizenry. Know that King Malphai, the elder of the esteemed Malphus Malphai Regents, governs our land with unparalleled structure and wisdom. His rule is marked by strength, order, surpassing that of his northern cousin. In our largest cities, Calavastum, Navia, Sempervia, dukes govern with loyalty, paying fealty to our revered king. In the lesser towns, barons hold sway, each required to send a young descendant to our royal court. These courtiers, adorned in garments that reflect the wealth of their barons, enhance the splendor and security of our capital. They grace us as members of theater groups, athletes, pages, squires, and minstrels, enriching the cultural tapestry of our realm. Our regnum boasts a formidable navy of volunteers who are generously compensated with lodging and food during their service, followed by a pension in perpetuity. As Pugionum reigns supreme as a thalassocracy, unrivaled by any land-based power, our navy stands mighty and proud, ensuring the protection of our shores. Let this decree be known in every city, inspiring all to recognize the strength and glory of the southern regnum under the wise and just rule of King Malphai. Long may he reign, and long may our regnum prosper. Thus is the will of His Majesty, King Malphai of Calavastum.